This is the final verse, the ending of the tale. A whisper in the canyon, a ship without a sail. The words are getting softer, they're drifting out to sea, leaving just a memory of the girl I used to be. I'm standing on the horizon, where the blue meets the black, and there isn't any road that's gonna lead me back. I'm letting go of the strings, letting the vibration die. Underneath the vastness of an everlasting sky, the music is a ghost now, a ripple in the pond, moving toward the silence and the great dark beyond. I've played every note that I had inside my soul, giving up the pieces just to finally be whole. It's the sound of a goodbye that never ends, a message that the wind to the mountaintop sends, a thinning of the fabric, a blurring of the line, moving past the borders of the space and the time. Fading echo, disappearing fast, the first of the futures and the last of the past. It's a long, slow departure, a gentle kind of ghost, leaving all the things that we used to love the most. Oh, fading echo, amp is turned off and the studio is dark. The fire has subsided to a single tiny spark. I remember the rhythm and I remember the song, but I won't be the one to carry it along. The echo is the only thing that's left of the man. Catch it in your hands if you think you can. My voice is a feather caught in a breeze, moving through the branches of the ancient trees. I'm not a singer anymore, I'm just a breath of air, proving that I was for a moment actually there. So don't try to find me, don't try to call my name. I've moved beyond the sorrow and I moved beyond the fame. The resonance is dying, the sustain is almost gone, waiting for the silence of a cold and empty dawn. A cosmic vibration, a spiritual sigh, underneath the witness of an all-seeing eye. Fading echo, disappearing fast, the first of the futures and the last of the past. It's a long, slow departure, a gentle kind of ghost, leaving all the things that we used to love the most. Oh, fading echo, carry us away. The nothing, it's beautiful. Fading echo, disappearing fast, the first of the futures and the last of the past. It's a long, slow departure, a gentle kind of ghost, leaving all the things that we used to love the most. datang kepadaku dengan janji yang manis di lidah. Tapi aku tahu di baliknya ada duri yang meresahkan jiwa.
I'm tasting the nectar of a poisonous flower,
watching the clock strike every lonely hour.
Rasanya seperti madu, tapi ada sisa rasa empedu,
membuatku terjaga di malam yang beku.
I brought you the harvest from a jagged field, knowing that the sweetness is all I could yield. Tapi ada kegelapan dalam cara kita mencinta, seperti emas yang memudar
menjadi jelaga. The bee has a sting that it leaves in the skin,
and that's where the trouble and the music begin.
It's a sticky kind of sorrow, golden kind of pain, running through our shadows like a soft summer rain.
Kita menelan kebohongan karena rasanya begitu enak,
meski hati kita perlahan mulai retak. Bitter honey
dripping from the comb,
a long way from heaven, a short walk from home.
It's sweet on the surface, but it burns underneath.
A beautiful smile with a knife in its teeth. Oh, bitter honey, don't you ever let me go.
Gitar ini menangis dalam nada yang paling rendah, mencoba mencari kata yang tak pernah lelah.
I've seen the sugar turn to salt in your hand, trying to build a castle on shifting sand.
Kita adalah alkimia yang berjalan salah arah,
mencari kedamaian di dalam amarah. Tuangkan lagi satu sendok ke dalam cangkirku. Aku lebih suka rasa sakit ini daripada merasa kaku.
My voice is a sticky mess of jazz and regret,
a vintage addiction I haven't lost yet.
Jangan bersihkan tetesannya, biarkan saja mengalir
hingga seluruh tubuhku mulai menggigil. It's the nectar of the desperate, the syrup of the lost, counting every blessing while we ignore the cost.
Kita terperangkap dalam kemanisan yang fana, tenggelam perlahan dalam balutan bencana.
Bitter honey
dripping from the comb,
a long way from heaven, a short walk from home.
It's sweet on the surface, but it burns underneath.
A beautiful smile with a knife in its teeth. Oh, bitter honey, don't you ever let me go. Too thick to breathe, too sweet to leave, the tangled web that we both weave.
Nature's cruelest trick makes the heart feel sick. Just a taste
on the tip of my tongue.
So sweet,
so sweet,
so wrong.
Bitter honey
dripping from the comb,
a long way from heaven, a short walk from home.
It's sweet on the surface, but it burns underneath.
A beautiful smile with a knife in its teeth. Oh, bitter honey, don't you ever let me go. Sticky fingers losing the light.
Bitter honey,
bitter honey. Bitter honey. the temperature rising, and it's not from the flu. It's the way the wood vibrates when I'm standing next to you.
My pulse is a drum beat,
my blood is a song. I've been waiting for this delirium all my whole life long. I'm sweating out the jazz, and I'm breathing in the blues, with nothing left to gain and nothing left to lose.
my fingers are a blur across the narrow wooden neck. I'm a high-speed train that's headed for a wreck.
The friction of the bronze is making my skin crawl. I'm writing frantic messages upon the studio wall.
It's a rhythmic infection,
A musical disease,
bringing every sinner down to their shaking knees.
Can you feel the vibration? Can you feel the heat coming from the ceiling, coming from the street? The air is getting thin and the pressure's getting high, like a summer thunderstorm in a purple-colored sky. Acoustic fever, burning in the brain, the only kind of madness that can take away the pain. It's a raw bone rhythm, a high voltage soul, losing our direction, losing all control. Oh, acoustic fever, don't you ever break.
I'll play it till the bridge snaps and the strings all fly, underneath the ceiling of a neon-colored sky.
There's no medicine for this, no doctor in the land who can understand the power of a five-piece band. Just a box of air and a wire made of steel, proving that the ghost inside is actually real.
I'm spinning like a dervish in a vintage lace gown, while the walls
Of the city come tumbling down.
my voice is a weapon, my heart is a shield. I'm the only harvest
In the barren, dusty field,
Feed the fire with the melody, feed it with the grit, until we're both consumed by the very heart of it.
the mercury is rising, the glass is gonna crack. There's a devil on the porch and he's never looking back. A sonic hallucinations, a frequency of gold, a story of the spirit that can never be retold. Acoustic fever, burning in the brain, the only kind of madness that can take away the pain. It's a raw bone rhythm, a high voltage soul, losing our direction, losing all control. Oh, acoustic fever, don't you ever break. Sweat, blood, music, mud, higher, fire, fire. Give me some more acoustic fever, burning in the brain, the only kind of madness that can take away the pain. It's a raw bone rhythm, a high voltage soul, losing our direction, losing all control. Oh, acoustic fever, don't you ever break. Don't let it cool down, keep it hot, fever. Fever,
I'm burning up.
menekan rasa rindu di atas logam yang berkarat dan waktu yang membeku.
I'm sliding my soul down the neck of a dream,
Trying to find a way to stay within the scheme.
ujung jari ini terbakar, tapi hatiku lebih panas lagi.
Mengejar bayangan di pagi yang sunyi.
Yeah. These copper frets have seen 1,000 different hands, playing for the masses across the weary lands. Tapi saat aku menekannya,
Aku hendak memikirkanmu,
sebuah lagu blues yang baru,
yang tak pernah layu.
logam ini dingin tapi musiknya menyala,
Menceritakan kisah tentang kita yang telah tiada. Tinggalkan jejakmu di atas kawat yang tegang. Biarkan dunia tahu bahwa kita belum tumbang. Vibrasi ini nyata merambat ke tulang belakang, membawa kita kembali ke tempat yang kita sayang. Copper frets marking every mile, hiding all the teardrops behind a weary smile. It's the metal and the wood, it's the blood and the bone, the only kind of sanctuary we've ever known. Oh, copper frets carry the melody home.
ada sejarah di bawah setiap baris tembaga ini, tentang kegagalan yang ku sembunyikan di balik poni. I've worn down the ridges, I've smoothed out the rough,
Trying to prove that I was finally enough.
tapi gitar ini
Jujur dia tak bisa berbohong saat hatiku terasa hampa dan melompong. Suaraku adalah instrumen yang tak bisa dijinakkan, seperti angin badai yang tak pernah terkatakan. I'm scrapping the edges of the notes you play, finding a reason to stay one more day. Tekan senar itu kuat-kuat, biarkan jemarimu sakit, hingga doa kita sampai ke langit yang sempit.
listen to the resonance,
Feel the sustain,
the only cure we found for this
digital pain.
antara jari dan logam,
Ada percikan cahaya
membakar keraguan,
membasuh segala bahaya. Copper frets marking every mile, hiding all the teardrops behind a weary smile. It's the metal and the wood, it's the blood and the bone, the only kind of sanctuary we've ever known. Oh, copper frets carry the melody home. The tension is rising,
the pitch is perfect
we're paying the price.
for the soul we elect.
Metal on skin.
Let the truth begin.
Oh, press down harder now.
Hear the ring,
All the copper frets marking every mile, hiding all the teardrops behind a weary smile. It's the metal and the wood, it's the blood and the bone, the only kind of sanctuary we've ever known. Oh, copper frets kekapalan karena menekan rasa rindu di atas logam yang berkarat dan waktu yang membeku. I'm sliding my soul down the neck of a dream, trying to find a way to stay within the scheme. Ujung jari ini terbakar, tapi hatiku lebih panas lagi, mengejar bayangan di pagi yang sunyi.
These copper frets have seen 1,000 different hands playing for the masses across the weary lands. Tapi saat aku menekannya, aku hanya memikirkanmu. Sebuah lagu blues yang baru, yang tak pernah layu. Logam ini dingin tapi musiknya menyala, menceritakan kisah tentang kita yang telah tiada. Tinggalkan jejakmu di atas kawat yang tegang, biarkan dunia tahu bahwa kita belum tumbang. Vibrasi ini nyata merambat ke tulang belakang, membawa kita kembali ke tempat yang kita sayang. Copper frets marking every mile, hiding all the teardrops behind a weary smile. It's the metal and the wood, it's the blood and the bone, the only kind of sanctuary we've ever known. Oh, copper frets carry the melody home. Ada sejarah di bawah setiap baris tembaga ini, tentang kegagalan yang ku sembunyikan di balik poni.
I've worn down the ridges, I smoothed out the rough, trying to prove that I was finally enough. Tapi gitar ini jujur, dia tak bisa berbohong saat hatiku terasa hampa dan melompong.
Suaraku adalah instrumen yang tak bisa dijinakan, seperti angin badai yang tak pernah terkatakan.
I'm scraping the edges of the notes you play,
Finding a reason to stay.
one more day. Tekan senar itu kuat-kuat, biarkan jemarimu sakit. Hingga doa kita sampai ke langit yang sempit. Listen to the resonance, feel the sustain, the only cure we found for this digital pain. Antara jari dan logam ada percikan cahaya, membakar keraguan, membasuh segala bahaya. Copper frets marking every mile, hiding all the teardrops behind a weary smile. It's the metal and the wood, it's the blood and the bone, the only kind of sanctuary we've ever known. Oh, copper frets carry the melody home.
It's perfect.
We're paying the price
For the soul we elect,
metal on skin.
let the truth begin.
Press down harder now, hear the ring of the copper. Press down harder now, hear the ring of the copper. Copper frets marking every mile, hiding all the teardrops behind a weary smile. It's the metal and the wood, it's the blood and the bone, the only kind of sanctuary we've ever known. Oh, copper frets carry the melody home. Slide it down to the open string.
Copper frets,
Copper frets. nights. Found a box of memories in the attic of my mind, searching for the treasures that I'd long ago declined.
A stack of black circles
Covered in the grime,
the physical remains of a
better place and time.
I blew away the powder
And I set the platter around,
waiting for the
static to transform into sound.
I'm the diamond point that's been worn a little blunt,
bearing all the scars from the battle at the front.
I've traveled through the grooves of a million different songs,
Righting all the rights and wronging all the wrongs.
but I'm a little shaky and I'm prone to jump the track.
Once you stop the spinning, there is no turning back.
Hear the hiss of history,
The pop of the past,
nothing in this digital world is built to last.
we're analog believers in a binary age,
Writing one more sentence
on a yellow dusty page. Dusty needle scratching out a tune underneath the light of a pale and plastic moon, searching for the soul in the middle of the noise, the ghosts of all the girls and the shadows of the boys. Oh, dusty needle, find the heart of the song.
The frequency is muffled and the treble is too low.
That's the only way that the truth begins to show.
I got a slight distortion in my upper middle range,
A symptom of the years and the appetite for change.
so let the record wobble.
Let the pitch begin to slide.
We got nothing left to prove and nowhere
Left to hide. I love the way you crackle when I touch you with my hand,
like a secret language only we can
understand. It's a gritty kind of comfort, a textured kind of grace,
finding all the beauty in this dirty.
lonesome place.
Don't lift the arm up,
Don't stop the spinning disc.
staying in the moment is
The only worthy risk. Every skip is a memory, every scratch is a scar.
We've come a long
way, but we haven't gone far. Tangled in the wires of a vintage machine,
living in the spaces
that are hidden in between. Dusty needle
scratching out a tune
underneath the light of a pale and plastic moon, searching for the soul in the middle of the noise, the ghost of all the girls and the shadows of the boys. Oh, dusty needle, find the heart of the song. Find the heart of the song. The groove is deep, the slope is steep, the promises we couldn't keep, round and round, lost and found. Can you hear the space between the notes? That's where I live. Dusty needle scratching out a tune underneath the light of a pale and plastic moon, searching for the soul in the middle of the noise, the ghosts of all the girls and the shadows of the boys. Oh, dusty needle, find the heart of the song. Let it spin out to the very end. The clicking the silence.
Putar aku sekali lagi dalam tarian yang ganjil ini, di bawah lampu yang berkedip dan malam yang sunyi.
I'm wearing a mask
Made of lace and of lies, watching the reflection in your hollow eyes. Langkahku berat tapi aku tak bisa berhenti menjadi wanita yang paling kamu benci, namun kamu cari.
I'm playing the rhythm for a ghost in a gown, as the walls of the ballroom come tumbling down. You're a Jezebel spirit with a heart made of flint, leaving me nothing but a faint ghostly hint.
I'll follow your lead in this dizzying spin, knowing exactly where the ending will begin.
Satu, dua, tiga,
Kita jatuh lagi ke dalam lubang yang kita gali sendiri, berputar di lingkaran yang tak ada ujungnya, menari dengan dosa dan segala sisa-sisanya. Jezebel waltz, dancing in the dust, a tragic collision of longing and lust. It's a vintage stumble, a classic mistake, a heart-shaped promise that was destined to break. Oh, Jezebel waltz, don't let the music stop.
Biola-biola itu menangis di sudut ruangan, meratapi kita yang kehilangan arah dan tujuan. I've got a pocket full of silver and a head full of steam, trying to wake up
from this elegant dream. Jangan lepaskan tanganku meski duniamu runtuh, karena di dalam tarian ini aku merasa utuh. Aku akan mencuri jiwamu dengan satu lirikan saja, lalu meninggalkanmu di tengah hujan yang merajalela. My heels are clicking on the cold marble floor, wonder why I'm always coming back for more. Call me a sinner, call me whatever you please, just keep me dancing until I'm weak at the knees. Step to the left, lean to the right, losing our shadows in the middle of the night. Ini adalah kutukan yang dibalut keanggunan, sebuah perayaan dari segala kehilangan. Jezebel waltz, dancing in the dust, a tragic collision of longing and lust. It's a vintage stumble, a classic mistake, a heart-shaped promise that was destined to break. Oh, Jezebel waltz, don't let the music stop. Spinning, drowning, the world is frowning, but we don't care. There's magic in the air. promise that was destined to break. Oh, Jezebel walls, don't let the music stop.
The last dance.
In the dark,
Jezebel.
Jezebel. Till the house came down. Now I'm the reigning queen of a scorched and empty town. There's a coating of charcoal on everything I touch. I guess I wanted fire just a little bit too much. My lungs are full of soot and my eyes are full of grit, looking for a spark, but I've already used it.
Sifting through the debris of a love that turned to ash, witnessing the wreckage of a monumental crash.
I've got a burnt out bridge and a rusted out guitar, wondering exactly how we ever got this far.
The heaters are departed, leaving nothing but the gray,
a monument to everything we threw so fast away.
It's a fragile kind of structure,
a skeleton of pride,
nowhere for the cool and
dying embers to hide.
We're blowing on the remains,
hoping for a glow,
but the winter wind is starting,
and it's starting to blow. Cinder hearts crumbling to dust, a victim of the friction and a casualty of lust. It's a blackened remains of a once mighty flame, when nobody is winning and we're all to blame. Oh, cinder heart,
let the rain begin. I write a song in charcoal on a wall of broken brick. The irony of burning is it happens way too quick.
The timber is charred and the spirit is spent,
searching for the reason why the oxygen all went.
I'm just a fireman who arrived a day too late, watching all the beauty turn to such a heavy weight. My dress is stained with smoke and my soul is stained with ink. I'm standing on the edge, too exhausted now to blink. I used to be a furnace, I used to be the sun. Now I'm just the aftermath of what the fire's done.
So don't bring your candles,
don't bring your kerosene. I'm the coldest, darkest thing that you've ever seen.
The smoke is all cleared and the sky is turning pale,
like a ghost ship moving with a tattered, burnt up sail.
Collecting the fragments,
gathering the waste,
leaving such a bitter and a blacked up kind of taste.
Cinder heart
totally.
Cinder heart, crumbling to dust. A victim of the friction and a casualty of lust. It's a blackened remains of a once mighty flame. When nobody is winning and we're all to blame. Oh, cinder heart, let the rain begin.
Just ashes
And bone, cinder heart.
Yeah, don't burn yourself.
I'm dancing with a ghost who has a very familiar face, moving with a certain kind of disreputable grace. The street lamp is a spotlight, the sidewalk is a stage. I'm a bird who finally learned how to decorate the cage. My shadow is a rebel, it won't follow my lead. It's got a different rhythm and a different kind of greed.
I'm leaning on the brickwork with a bottle in my hand, playing for a phantom in a dark and lonely land. The silhouette is swaying to a tune I haven't wrote. I'm catching all the magic in a tattered overcoat. It's a two-step to the left
And a stumble to the right.
just a couple of vagabonds in the middle of the night.
The world is upside down and the stars are on the floor. We're not looking for the answers or the exits anymore.
Just a playful kind of darkness,
A syncopated gloom, turning every alleyway into a ballroom. Swinging shadow, leaping on the wall, waiting for the gravity and the curtain to fall. It's a vintage kind of motion, a cinematic dream. Nothing in the darkness is ever what it seems. Oh, swinging shadow, dance the night away.
I play a little jangle, I play a little bird, while you find the melody in every single word.
Your shadow is a giant, it's stretching across the park, making all the constellations jealous of the dark. It's a light-hearted tragedy, a comedy of errors, facing down the memories and the midnight terrors.
I got my father's timing and my mother's style, hiding all the heartaches behind a crooked smile.
My silhouette is drinking and it's smoking like a chimney, looking for a spirit who is willing to be with me.
So pluck those strings, old man,
And make the rhythm swing until we hear the ghost of the city start to sing.
the moon is just a prop in a low-budget play.
We're the only actors who haven't run away,
Chasing our reflections down the cobblestone street.
to the echo of the jazz and the shuffling of feet. Swinging shadow, leaping on the wall, waiting for the gravity and the curtain to fall. It's a vintage kind of motion, a cinematic dream. Nothing in the darkness is ever what it seems. Oh, swinging shadow, dance the night away. All around,
Lord,
lost shadows of shadows. Shadows, swinging shadows. I've been listening. I've been listening at the keyhole of the grates, trying to bypass the guardians at the gates. I took a little bit of Ella and a little bit of Dinah, mixed it with a sadness that couldn't be finer. I'm a musical thief in a vintage dress. My style is a robbery, I must confess.
I borrowed a lick from a man in the Delta, looking for a shelter, looking for a helter-skelter. I took a major third and I made it go flat,
Because I'm a midnight robber in a fedora hat.
these fingers are guilty of taking what's free, transforming the history of the legendary.
Nothing is new underneath the hot sun. We're just polishing the bullets in a borrowed gun, taking the echoes and making them ours, singing to the ghosts underneath the stars. Stolen chords ringing in the hall, writing our names on a different man's wall. It's a beautiful heist, a melodic crime, taking back the rhythm from the hands of time. Oh, stolen chords, play the truth tonight.
I remember the masters and the way they would bend a message from a stranger that they'd eventually send. I'm just a conduit, a vessel of wire,
Feeding the flames of an ancestral fire.
the melody is honest and the theft isn't real.
It's just a vibration that we both have to feel. I got a pocket full of lyrics I found in the trash, making a fortune from a spiritual crash. I'm a scavenger bird in a garden of soul, taking the broken parts to make myself whole.
So play me that sequence you took from the king,
And watch how the ghosts all start to sing.
it's a chain of inspiration, a legacy of sound, building a temple on this hallowed ground.
We're the sons and the daughters of the velvet and the grit, learning how to steal every single bit of it. Stolen chords ringing in the hole, writing our names on a different man's wall. It's a beautiful heist, a melodic crime, taking back the rhythm from the hands of time. Oh, stolen chords, My heart skips a beat like a scratched up vinyl disc, taking every gamble, embracing every risk. I'm walking out of step with the ticking of the clock, ignoring all the neighbors who've come around to knock. There's a fracture in my motion, a limp in my pride, searching for a place where the clumsy can hide.
I'm trying to follow, but the tempo keeps changing. The stars in the heavens are busy rearranging. I strike a string and it buzzes against the wood.
I'd fix this timing if I only thought I could.
We're a mess of vibrations,
a glitch in the plan, just a wandering woman and a weary man. We don't need a metronome to tell us how to feel. The uneven road is what makes the journey real. Stumbling through the verses, tripping on the rhyme, we're perfectly floored in our own sweet time. Broken rhythm, dancing in the cracks, leaving all the steady world behind our backs. It's a jagged kind of magic, a beautiful mistake,
a soul-stirring
shiver that we cannot shake. Oh, broken rhythm, keep on leading us astray.
I remember the days when the 4/4 felt so right,
but I lost that steady pulse
in the middle of the night. Now I crave the hesitation, the pause before the leap,
the secrets that the shadows and the syncopations keep.
Let the snare drum rattle, let the bass line roam. This chaotic frequency is where I feel at home.
You're catching my drift like a leaf upon the gale, while I'm spinning stories that are destined to fail. My phrasing is heavy, it lingers in the air. I'm messy and I'm loud, but I simply do not care. Watch me miss the mark with a twinkle in my eye, underneath the canvas of a fractured purple sky. We don't need a conductor to show us the way. The best kind of music is the kind we didn't play. Calculating madness, measuring the soul, giving up the pieces just to feel a little whole. Broken rhythm, dancing in the cracks, leaving all the steady world behind our backs. It's a jagged kind of magic, a beautiful mistake, a soul-stirring shiver that we cannot shake. Oh, broken rhythm, keep on leading us astray. On the 3, maybe on the 1.5.
life is just a tragedy,
hiding in the nervous laugh.
break the pattern, tear the sheet,
Feel the thunder in your feet. Click, clack, heart attack, stay off track. Broken rhythm, dancing in the cracks,
leaving all the steady world behind our backs.
it's a jagged kind of magic, a beautiful mistake,
A soul-stirring shiver
that we cannot shake.
Oh, broken rhythm,
Keep on leading us astray, out of sync in the blink of an eye, out of sync in the blink of an eye. curtain falls on a Tuesday night. I'm hunting shadows underneath the amber light. My throat is parched, my heart is slightly torn, wishing I was never in this city born. I take my seat where the ghosts all stay, watching my reflection slowly drift away.
I saw you leaning on that mahogany bar, carrying the weight of a dying star. I tune my strings to the key of your pain, trying to find some shelter from the London rain. It's a lonesome road where the weary go, moving through the rhythm, moving nice and slow. One glass for the memory, one for the sin. Let the golden liquid, let the darkness in. We're dancing on the edge of a jagged glass, waiting for the morning, waiting for it to pass. Smoky bourbon burning down my chest, giving all my demons a place to rest. It's a bit of vintage, a heavy kind of soul, trying to find a piece to make the broken whole. Oh, smoky bourbon, drown the world tonight. The wood is weathered and the neck is warm, just like the promises that we have sworn. I'll play a minor chord to match your eyes beneath the heavy clouds of these urban skies.
You don't need a reason to feel this way.
Sometimes the silence is all we have to say.
Don't talk to me about what's right or wrong. I've been singing heartache since I was young. My mascara's running like a river of ink. The more I remember, the more I drink. Put your hand on the fretboard, let the music cry, before we say our very last goodbye. One glass for the truth, one for the lie, watching all the moments simply pass us by. We're caught in a cycle of a tragic song, knowing all the while exactly where we belong. Smoky bourbon burning down my chest, giving all my demons a place to rest. It's a bit of vintage, a heavy kind of soul, trying to find a piece to make the broken whole. Oh, smoky bourbon, drown the world tonight. It's the sting in the throat, it's the fire in the gut. Doors are opening while the others stay shut.
We're just two strangers
Sharing a bottle of grief,
looking for a temporary
fleeting relief. Smoky, so smoky, the ice is melting, the glass is empty, but the pain is still full. Smoky bourbon burning down my chest, giving all my demons a place to rest. It's a bit of vintage, a heavy kind of soul, try to find a piece to make the broken whole. Oh, smoky bourbon, drown the world tonight. Pour another round, keep the spirits high. Smoky bourbon, yeah, you know I love it. a tour on a midnight prowl. I feel like a cello with no strings to play, just a piece of mahogany that's starting to decay. There's an emptiness in me that's cavernous and wide, with nowhere for a flickering candle to hide.
I'm holding a box made of spruce and of pain, resonating loudly with the sound of the rain. Without the vibration,
It's just a dead tree, much like the spirit inside of you and me.
it needs the
Tension to find its own voice, to sing in the dark when it has no other choice. It's the space in the middle that makes the sound sweet, where the ghost of the wood and the melody meet. An architectural sorrow, a hollowed out grace, looking for a heart in this desolate place. Hollow wood, echo in the cry, underneath the ceiling of a lead-colored sky. It's the sound of the absence, the music of the lack, giving us the strength just to push the world back. Oh, hollow wood,
vibrate for me now. I reach inside the hole and I'll pull out a tune to guide us through the shadows of the afternoon. The grain of the timber tells a story of years, of soaking up the sunshine, soaking up the tears.
it's a sturdy kind of vessel for a shaky kind of man, doing all the healing that a simple guitar can. I'm leaning my ear against the side of the drum, waiting for the internal thunder to come. I'm hollowed by the habits and hollowed by the fame, forgetting the origin of my own given name. But the music fills the void like water in a well, ringing out the echoes of my own personal hell. Well, listen to the resonance, hear the wood groan, the most beautiful sound that we've ever been shown. It's the art of the empty, the power of the air, proving that the spirit is actually there. Hollow wood, echo in the cry, underneath the ceiling of a lead-colored sky. It's the sound of the absence, the music of the lack, giving us the strength just to push the world back. Oh, hollow wood, vibrate for me now. Space, ancient face, thump, thump. It's alive in the hollow wood, echo in the cry, underneath the ceiling of a lead-colored sky. It's the sound of the absence, the music of the lack, giving us the strength just to push the world back. like a heavy piece of fruit. And I'm digging through the garden for a bitter tasting root. I'm not in any hurry to reach the finish line. I've got plenty of regrets and a gallon of red wine.
The heat is rising up from the cracks in the street,
and I'm feeling the fever from my head down to my feet.
The embers in the hearth are glowing ghostly white. We don't need a candle to navigate the night.
I'm sliding my brass ring down the length of the wire, fueling the engine of a low and steady fire.
It takes a long time for the iron to get hot,
but I'm giving you every single ounce of what I've got.
It's not a sudden flash,
It's not a lightning strike,
it's a gradual climb up a steep
steep and dusty pipe.
The smoke is curling upward in a lazy gray spiral.
Survival in the desert is the only thing that's final.
Slow burn,
Melting all the wax, turning all our worries into simple artifacts.
so long lasting longing,
A simmer in the veins,
washing away the residue.
of all our ancient stains. Oh, slow burn. Take your time with me.
I've seen the wildfire roar, and I've seen the forest fall, but that kind of power doesn't move me much at all. I'd rather have the glow that lingers through the cold,
The kind of quiet warmth that never will grow old.
just a steady vibration,
A hum beneath the floor,
leaving us both wanting.
just a little bit more. You're talking like a man who has walked 1,000 miles, while I'm hiding my exhaustion behind 1,000 smiles. But I feel the temperature rising in the room, like a heavy perfume or a flower in full bloom. Don't rush the crescendo, don't hurry the beat. Just let me luxuriate in this agonizing heat.
It's the patience of the mountain,
The labor of the tide,
nowhere for the restless,
or the frantic to hide.
watching the horizon,
Turn a deep shade of red,
listening to the words that were never really said. Slow burn,
melting all the wax, turning all our worries into simple artifacts. It's a long-lasting longing, a simmer in the veins, washing away the residue of all our ancient stains. Oh, slow burn. Take your time with me. Flame by flame, neither of us will stay the same. It's the longest night, but the brightest light.
feel the heat,
Don't move a muscle,
just burn.
slow burn, melting all the wax, turning all our worries into simple artifacts. It's a long-lasting longing, a simmer in the veins, washing away the residue of all our ancient datang kepadaku dengan janji yang manis di lidah, tapi aku tahu di baliknya ada duri yang meresahkan jiwa.
I'm tasting the nectar of a poisonous flower,
watching the clock strike every lonely hour.
rasanya seperti madu,
Tapi ada sisa rasa empedu, membuatku terjaga di malam yang beku.
I brought you the harvest from a jagged field, knowing that the sweetness is all I could yield. Tapi ada kegelapan dalam cara kita mencinta,
Seperti emas yang memudar menjadi jelaga.
the bee has a sting that it leaves in the skin.
And that's where the trouble and the music begin.
It's a sticky kind of sorrow, a golden kind of pain, running through our shadows like a soft summer rain.
Kita menelan kebohongan karena rasanya begitu enak.
Meski hati kita perlahan mulai retak, bitter honey
Dripping from the comb, a long way from heaven, a short walk from home.
It's sweet on the surface,
But it burns underneath, a beautiful smile with a knife in its teeth. Oh, bitter honey, don't you ever let me go.
gitar ini menangis dalam nada yang paling rendah, mencoba mencari kata yang tak pernah lelah.
I've seen the sugar turn to salt in your hand, trying to build a castle on shifting sand.
Kita adalah alkimia yang berjalan salah arah,
Mencari kedamaian di dalam amarah. Tuangkan lagi satu sendok ke dalam cangkirku. Aku lebih suka rasa sakit ini daripada merasa kaku. My voice is a sticky mess of jazz and regret, a vintage addiction I haven't lost yet. Jangan bersihkan tetesannya, biarkan saja mengalir hingga seluruh tubuhku mulai menggigil.
it's the nectar of the desperate, the syrup of the lost, counting every blessing while we ignore the cost.
Kita terperangkap dalam kemanisan yang fana,
Tenggelam perlahan dalam balutan bencana.
dripping from the comb, a long way from heaven, a short walk from home. It's sweet on the surface, but it burns underneath, a beautiful smile with a knife in its teeth. Oh, bitter honey, don't you ever let me go. Too thick to breathe, too sweet to leave, the tangled web that we both weave. Nature's cruelest trick makes the heart feel sick.
Just a taste
On the tip of my tongue,
so sweet,
so wrong. Bitter honey dripping from the comb, a long way from heaven, a short walk from home.
It's
sweet on the surface, but it burns underneath, a beautiful smile with a knife in its teeth. Oh, bitter honey, don't you ever let me go.
sticky fingers,
Losing the light.
bitter honey,
Ooh,
bitter honey.
bitter honey.